A teacher captured this crossing guard on camera. Then the picture swept the internet. Every day on her way to work, North Carolina high school teacher Kayla Thomas would pass the same crossing guard. And the little things that Thomas saw as she drove by led her to believe the lady in question was extremely sweet. Then one winter's day in late 2017, Thomas saw the guard doing something so big-hearted and unexpected that the teacher felt that she just had to stop, shoot a picture and share the special scene with the world. For the past 19 years, Minnie Galloway had been a regular fixture in the lives of many students who attended Trask Middle School in the port city of Wilmington, North Carolina. Indeed, come rain or shine, Galloway has worked as a crossing guard every school day for almost 2 decades. And during her sidewalk tenure, Galloway has made quite the impression, and not just on the crossing kids. The Trask children who are assisted across the road by Galloway on a daily basis affectionately call her Ms. Minnie. And the kids are always warmed when they see the crossing guard's friendly smile at the crosswalk. Needless to say, then, Galloway's sunny disposition and helpful demeanor mean that the students like her a lot. But it's not just the children with whom she interacts who have taken a shine to the crossing guard. Yes, some of the parents of the pupils who have encountered Galloway also can't help but admire her cheerful nature. One mom spoke to ABC-affiliated local TV station WWAY about how much she personally prized Galloway. "I've thought we're special to have Ms. Minnie," parent Amy Mathis said in December 2017, adding, "I've never known of a crossing guard like her before." Put simply, it is Galloway's job to get children across her busy intersection to Trask safely at the start of the day and back again when school is out. However, in early December 2017 the crossing guard truly went above and beyond the call of duty. And it was only then that many people in her community, and farther afield, realized just how much Galloway cares about the school kids that she serves. A few weeks before Christmas, mom of one Kayla Thomas was driving past Galloway's crossing point on her way to work at the local Laney High School. The teacher passed the location every morning as part of her routine, but on this occasion she noticed something out of the ordinary. In fact, it was so unusual and so affecting that Thomas was sorely tempted to stop her car. Presumably, the need to get to her job on time overpowered this impulse, but the educator could not resist grabbing a picture of the scene. That day Galloway was in her customary crossing position, but there was something extra nearby. There, on a grass verge next to the guard was a clothes rail full of children-sized garments. Attached was a sign stating, "Free coat giveaway." And that's when Thomas realized that the crossing guard had made Christmas come early for some of the less fortunate children. In fact, Galloway had gone out of her way to help all of her students stay warm in the cold weeks of winter. In her spare time, the kindly woman had taken herself down to a local Salvation Army outlet and purchased 30 coats. Over the course of 2 days, she displayed the items down at her crossing. Galloway arranged the clothes on a rack and offered them to the children free of charge. When reporters from local channel WWAY caught up with the story, the guard explained the altruistic thoughts behind her actions. Apparently her straightforward wish was that all the kids that used her crossing had a coat to wrap up in, even those too proud to admit that they were going without. "Sometimes I don't know if they have them or not," Galloway said. "Some say they have them at home, but I don't know. I just let them go ahead and if they want them." Thomas was so touched by Galloway's simple yet sweet gesture that the teacher decided it deserved a wider audience. Perhaps, then, the guard's wish to keep the kids toasty would have a similar warming effect on the hearts of countless social media users. So when Thomas got a moment she took to Facebook and uploaded a picture of Galloway and her rail full of coats along with a lengthy caption. And Thomas's Facebook update of December 6, 2017, was full of praise for the compassionate crossing guard. Under her hastily snapped picture, the teacher wrote, "So the same sweet lady stands at the crosswalk every day in front of Laney and Trask. She always waves and looks just so happy to be at the crosswalk, helping the kids cross safely." Thomas continued, "Today I noticed that she had a rack of coats by her car, and signs saying, 'Free coats,' posted everywhere. It took every ounce of restraint in my body not to put the car in park and get out and hug this woman, to thank her for using her free time to keep our students safe and for giving coats to people who may not have them." Thomas concluded her update by telling her Facebook followers that Galloway's selfless behavior had restored her faith in humanity. "There is still good in this world, despite what we see and hear every day," she wrote. "People like her give the rest of us hope that we can all live in peace and focus on the things that really matter." And Thomas's post very quickly proved that she wasn't the only person who found Galloway's actions admirable. Indeed, since Thomas posted the picture of the crossing guard on Facebook, more than 3,000 people have liked the update. Furthermore, nearly 1,400 users have shared the post, and almost 300 have left positive comments. Among those Facebook users who were moved to add their thoughts on Thomas's feed was a parent who had also noticed Galloway's kindness. "I saw this too and was so excited about how wonderful a person at my son's school," they said. The comment continued, "Made me want to come home and wash some too small for my son and take to her. God bless her." But the compliments for the crossing guard's warm gesture were by no means limited to heartfelt words on social media. Many well-wishers also went up to Galloway in person to express their appreciation. And although the woman with the stop-and-go sign never planned for the attention she received, she nevertheless treasured people's kind words. Galloway later described the goodwill surrounding her good deed to the WWAY cameras. She said, "You never know who is paying attention, and I have some parents stop by and say I appreciate you doing this for our kids. I have some people that don't even have any kids and let me know that they appreciate what I do. It makes me feel good." What's more, it emerged that the free coat giveaway was not Galloway's first act of kindness. According to Thomas, the crossing guard had previously bought some of the children's school supplies at the beginning of term. And Galloway has also been known to hand out umbrellas for those without on rainy days. In light of this, then, it is hardly surprising that in January 2018 Galloway was nominated for the title of America's Favorite Crossing Guard. She was put forward for the award by the competition organizers, Safe Kids Worldwide, an international not-for-profit children's campaign group. And it was clear that Galloway had her community behind her. Indeed, within a very short space of time, the Trask and Laney Wonder Woman had attracted more than 2,000 votes. But no matter what happens with the crossing guard contest, Galloway will always be special to those who know her. Sometimes students don't have positive experiences before they arrive at school for the day, Thomas explained to mom-focused website Babbel. "Knowing that Ms. Minnie is able to greet them with a smile and something they could possibly need, it makes my heart happy.